Okay, we're back. We're on the phone. Been running around all morning this morning. Today is project try to hillbilly rig the bridge again down at the property, right? So Brian's all loaded up. It's kind of funny. Their prank, the trailer prank, how they stole the trailer out of the front yard. Stole the trailer out of the front yard and brought it down to the property. Then the bridge washes out. Then we can't get our trailer back up here to get the skid steer because the skid steer is at our house. So we borrowed Brian. Oh man, I'm out of breath. Sorry, we just loaded all this rock. Their skid steer trailer. And this morning, me and Amy went to Lowe's. What did we get? 42 bags of concrete?
Yep.
And the dump trailer. And we dropped that off at the property already. And then Brian had some of this rock. Probably thinking it's like 4,000 pounds of rock. That the plan is we're gonna expose the pipe on the bridge down both sides. We got two loads. We got a load of riffraff rock, the big stuff, and then a load of number twos. And we're gonna put this big stuff along the pipe and then put the riffraff along it and then put that 40 bags of concrete around both sides and then pump water onto the concrete to kind of stitch it together a little bit. So just giving you, we've been going all morning long. It's 1 o'clock on Saturday. So I guess the next step is to get down to the property, right?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back.
All right. Here comes Justin with, we're gonna try to pack some concrete in that, between the walls and the pipe. Trying to pull the dents grate off the top. It packed down pretty good, believe it or not, on the far side. It ended up being like a, I don't know, a couple inches of concrete on top, but okay.
And I don't, did we tell them at the beginning we did the dump trailer is up at the property and it's got 40 bags of concrete on it. So the plan is, I don't know if they can hear me or not, but we're gonna dig up around the tube. When we put the tube in, we kind of screwed up. We didn't have this riffraff or any heavy rock to put around the tube. Now he's gonna rake all the dents grate back and we're gonna dump these big stones and stuff we got on both sides of the tube, and then take this riffraff and throw it around both sides of the tube, and then take the concrete and just open the bags up, rip it up, throw it on all the riffraff and stuff and stone, and then get buckets of water out of the creek and just throw it on there to kind of help stitch it together, and then put those number twos over there, put that on top for the new bridge top, and then we're going to dig a swale up here to reroute the water. Did you show them where the water was eroding the top of the bridgeway?
I was getting ready. Yeah, I showed him this side of it. I didn't show it before he started digging.
No, the ditch is right here. So the water's rushing down the
road.
The road. It's not messing up from the creek. It's rushing down the road and eroding the top of the bridgeway. That's what happened. That's why we're fixing it. So you can show them the ditch. I'm gonna go run and get that stone real quick.
Okay. So they pretty well got this side dug out. Brian's working on that end down there. Let's see if I can get a better view over here. For some reason, like depth doesn't translate well over camera. We've probably got about half of the tube dug out now. Brian's working on this side. Keep working at it. Stay tuned. So we've pretty well got this side in. Brian's gonna dig out some over on this side. Skid steer. Hard to see what all's been done, but concrete here. Here's Justin's getting tossed on.
It's a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you explain what's sort of going on, because
Well, she hasn't been, hold on. She hasn't been filming while we've been dumping, we dumped that side of the pipe up, dumped riprap, and a couple of the pieces of stone that we brought down from the house.
I've been filming it.
Oh, okay. And then we dumped, I don't know, how many bags are there? 10, 8 bags? 4 bags on both sides. You can see the concrete on both sides of it. And then I'm gonna go through and dump some more concrete on. I'm trying to save it. We got 40 something bags.
42.
42. So dig this side up now, and more of the riprap. Line it down this side, and then dump more concrete on this side, and then fill it back in, and then hopefully have enough concrete left over to dump on the ends. And then we still have to dig the swale up there to divert, because the water's coming. This is the road. The water's coming down the road, and it's washing, eroding the bridge away. I guess we'll put these 2 big slabs on this side, but I guess they'll put some gravel here, and then I'll run and scoop it back. It sucks. This bridge sucks. Hopefully it'll work in the future. This probably won't even fix it. We'll have to fix it again later because we don't have no idea what we're doing.
Hopefully not. But I told him earlier, I said it might take us a couple tries, but we get there.
Huh?
Eventually.
It's dirty, I know that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in a minute.
All right, I'm in the skid steer now. It was absolutely freezing outside. I think it's like 40 something degrees, which don't sound bad, but when you're standing out in it all day, it is cold. Justin's putting concrete, on the rocks. to 4 bags. We started with 42, so he's wearing down. And we still got to get rid of that pile of rock before we leave. I will say though, it is nice and toasty in here. And I got that on camera. Justin almost fallen over into the creek.
My daggone back is hurting. But need to come back and do some tuning up. I'm just we're all worn out or whatever, so definitely need to, you know, clean up here a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna get another skid of concrete, maybe 2 more skids, because I need to get in here and pick all this back up and throw it on that wall right there. And I'm gonna get some more of that concrete and just throw it on there like that is. All of this. So just to hold all of that and all the way around here. So then I'm gonna put like 20, 30 bags right here on this side. Get all that back together. And this is the ditch so far, up here. Here's the ditch. Hopefully this will divert the water. Got a nice big ditch. This is all of our, obviously all this is our property, so go right down in there into that little, whatever that is. I gotta get all this fence ripped out and stuff. Through here. And then right here, that he made this kind of drivable, but where we're standing, we are higher than this. So obviously when you're coming down the road here, when the water's coming down the road, the bridge and everything is higher now. So hopefully the water will just go whoop. And it doesn't look like it on camera, but it's like 2 feet higher right here. It's like a little jump. Hopefully the water will just come right down here and go right down the ditch, and then right through there. But I'm not done with it yet. It's Saturday. I'm not sure what day of the week this video is going up, but I'm gonna leave a skid steer here. I'm gonna hop a ride with Brian. He's parked up at the property. Trey actually came down for a second and got the dump trailer back at the house. So the dump trailer's back at the house, and now we'll be able to get our skid steer trailer out of here because it's trapped at the property, and keep working on it. But I think it's decent. Looks pretty decent for what we got done. This side through here still needs some tuning up here. Might get a little bit more gravel, maybe one more load of number 2s, just to start right there in front of our ditch and run all the way down this way and tailgate it, because that's a pretty decent hill up to our property. So just to get a little bit higher, but it's definitely like to, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We might go back to dense grade on it, you know, eventually. Just I want to see how it's gonna do this spring. But I just keep rambling on. There's so much crap to do on the property and stuff, and this weather's getting nice, and I'm in a t-shirt and it's like freaking 35 out, but we'll be back here in a second. Get this thing going here. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. It is, I don't know, a couple days later. Went down to the property yesterday and cleaned up around the bridge a little bit, and tell you what, man, that 42 bags of freaking concrete, moving it back and forth 3 different ways, really put a hurting on me. So I thought, what a better way to make it a little better. We'll come back to Lowe's and we'll get 70 more bags. So these are 50-pound bags this time instead of the 80-pound bags, and I guess the 50-pounders come a quantity of 70 to a skid, and the 80-pounders come 42 to a skid. So you actually get more weight with the 50-pounders, but there's freaking, you know, a lot more bags of it or whatever. So the the plan today is those 42 bags went on that bridge, and it looks like you just dumped one bag of concrete on the gravel, and that's all that happened. It's unbelievable. So we're gonna pull the trailer on top of the bridge. I'm gonna get this crap cut loose on this skid. I'm gonna take these bags, and around the corners of the tube, I'm gonna stack all the riff wrap, or how do we call that, the big rocks, up around the tube, and then dump like 17 bags per corner around the tube, and dump some water from the creek on it to get it wet and hopefully harden up. It's supposed to rain on Thursday, so it's supposed to be like a high of 70 tomorrow, so the truck's raising up. Hopefully it'll dry this, but the whole point of this is just to get the bridge to hold that rock, because it's real steep on the side of the bridge there. So once again, we don't really know what we're doing, but just want to show you. Got our trailer out because the bridge is accessible now, and we are at Lowe's. We're gonna head back and start getting this crap. I'm on my phone. I didn't bring the daggone GoPro, so I'll see you when we get back there. We made it back. 70 bags of concrete, 50 pounders this time. I really wish I had the GoPro so I could set you all up. You're on the phone right now. Boy, still a muddy mess. So this is what we got. Man, first thing we got is the hitch is way too high. I need to drop that thing down and level this thing. But so I gotta pick. I'm gonna pick a lot of this stuff out, see what's happening. Can't really see on camera real well. This is like 9 inches deep right here. But this right here, there's a whole little gap of rocks that fell out. Obviously now this riprap is down back in here, but before, what was happening, this was just filled up with like dense graded number 2s, smaller rocks, and you drive across here and it would vibrate and this stuff would fall. Well, this stuff actually fell yesterday when I was trying to stack it all together, and I got mad and just left. But you can see, here's some of the concrete from Saturday. See, and it's actually, I stacked all these on top of this yesterday, but it actually held, it molded some of these in there. So the plan is there's 70 bags. So I'm gonna take like 17 bags and put them there, 17 bags and put them there, and then the exact same thing on the other side. But I'm gonna stack some of these rocks up in here. And then I tell you what, when it rains down here, man, this 48-inch culvert pipe is like a fire hose and shoots water right down. Oh, there's all our old rock right there, you can see. But so it doesn't matter if that's a little bit blocked, because it just freaking shoots it out of there like it's nothing. So but I kind of cleaned this edge up a little bit yesterday, and I'm better with my hands than on the skid steer, obviously. So but I don't know what that is, almost 40 bags I'm gonna put right here. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I left the bucket up at the property. So what I'm gonna do is, once I get done putting all the concrete powder over this, I'm gonna run up, disconnect the trailer, come back with the truck, and then dump some of this water on all the stuff that I just put there. And then I think we're gonna call it good right there. I mean, I don't know what else to do besides bring a concrete truck in. And I don't really know how to do that because I can't build forms and stuff right there. I don't know how, you know, so I'd rather just take concrete and just put it exactly where I want it. But anyways. And then here's our ditch. We're still deciding I don't know what to do with this. We might just leave it as a ditch. Not 100% sure. I don't know what that's about right there, that pile of, do that. But still need to figure out what we're gonna do here, but it's swelled out right there. You can't tell, but it's a lot higher right here than it is right here. So hopefully the water will come down the road, stop, and go right down this ditch. But I don't know if we should do a culvert pipe starting here and run it through here, cover this back up, and then leave that as like a ditch to run the water in the culvert, or it's all trial and error stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get stacking. I'll be back. All right, it is extremely dusty. I think we got 1, 2, I don't know, like 10 or 12 bags left. This is where we're at so far. So that's what I'm kind of doing. If you can try to, you know, just kind of getting it around the edge right here. And I've dumped I don't know, 15 or 16 bags on both sides so far. So all the extra, all the empty bags. I gotta figure out what day the trash runs down here too, because I got some trash cans that are full up the property. Kind of the same thing over here, swooping around like that. You know, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, but in my head, it would, you know, you got these big rocks here and you put the concrete on there and it kind of goes in between the rocks, and then you put water on it and it kind of halfway molds it together. Now, if water's freaking rushing down here, you can see how much it rushes down this freaking hill and start, you know, it'll probably eat it away. I have no idea. I'm just trying to do my best. But that's where we're at. I think when I was down here on, I can't remember when that was, whatever day that was, when I did that first bag of the 42, the first skid of the 42. Oh my gosh, the first skid of the 80-pound concrete bags. Jesus. I'd take that bucket of water and throw it on there. Well, there was so much water hitting it, it would wash all the concrete away. So I think me and Trey are going to go to the gym a little bit early today. Might run to Home Depot after that and get one of those electric, battery-powered Milwaukee water transfer pumps. And I'll throw it right in the creek right there and then just lightly spray this stuff tonight. You know what I mean? To where it just gets it moist. Just gets a little moist, and then it doesn't wash it down in the creek. Then after that, I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do here, if we need to do a culvert pipe there or not, or maybe just build this back up a little bit, this swell. Like I said, like 5 times in this video, this is like, you know, almost a foot taller than that is. So we're stepping up here. So I want to come down here. It's supposed to rain on Thursday, and watch the water come down the road and see if it goes in that ditch. And so I'm kind of waiting on that, but I want to give you all the video. But I don't know if I said it or not, but hope you all like this stuff down here at the property. Leave a comment if you do want to see more. There's the field and stuff right there, but got a lot to do over there this year. And I mean, a lot. So, but leave a comment if you guys want to see that. Stuff's moving over there. But I'm gonna get the rest of these bags put down, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, a few hours later, brought Amy and the baby down. We got 35. Sorry about how windy it is. 35. Spit this gum out. A lot of people have been saying, you know, they're tired of my chewing and stuff. Like I said, I stopped snus on December 2nd, you know, tobacco or whatever, so I'm doing my best to not snus anymore. So I'm sorry about chewing gum so much, but anyways, it's a couple hours later. I think we have 35 bags. Is that what it is? 35, or I don't know. There's over 100 bags of concrete here, but so I'm gonna leave it just like this. Everybody I've been talking to saying the moisture in the air overnight will harden this up a little bit, but that's kind of what I did, just like that on both sides. I did get this a little bit wet, but every time you get it wet, it just washes down the hill. So I'm hoping just the moisture of it sitting overnight will harden it up and kind of help hold it together. But already got some tracks going across the bridge here, but same thing on this side. But that's her. So few day process. Hopefully you all liked it. Like I said before, leave a comment down below if you did like it. Thanks a ton for all your support. It really does mean a lot. Subscribe here, subscribe to the BellLife Bangs, subscribe to Ask the BellLife, and then check us out on the BellLife.com, where we still do all our jackass stuff. All the links will be down in the description. See y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.